Good morning. Sorry about the coughing. Hay fever again with high winds. Hope everyone's all right. Excellent, right, I think I'll put it on the main page now. Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to the 104th? Yes, 4th canned workout of Step Up. I hope you're all having a nice time. Please excuse the stuffiness. I've taken a Claritin for my hay fever, but for some reason it's not cleared it. But I'm trying to get my ducks in a row. And we've got a new producer actually. This is Eleanor's new toy. Apparently, he has to watch today. Going to Eleanor. His name's Buff. Anyway, I didn't name him. That's his name. He's a buff dude. Right. So today, we're going to have some fun. Hopefully, with a step, mat, dumbbells, water, and yourself, obviously. Also, alternatively, a chair. But today, you might notice some things which are slightly different. One is I have a black arm here. And so I thought I'd do the quick talk on tennis elbow. Because that's what's happening in this arm at the moment. I'm having real problems with it. So, what is tennis elbow? Tennis elbow is actually a pain which actually originates on the outside of the elbow, can go down the middle of the forearm, what's called the extensors, forearm extensors, to the fingers. It gives you a weak grip, and it hurts when you actually do flexion or extension, particularly if you've actually got a balled fist or holding onto something. So when carrying like shopping bags, people tend to carry them like that or like that, and that can actually exacerbate it as well. Or supination, which means basically super, as into Superman, go up, of the wrist, particularly again with a grip. So, why does this happen? What happens is basically the tendons which attach to the bones just there, just on the actual joint and above the joint, start getting little micro tears in them. And with repetitive strain on the lateral epicondylitis, oh, I said that right, it can actually create problems. A lot of repetitive strain, sports injury. It's actually called tennis elbow because it actually originated from people with tennis, but not everyone who... I don't play tennis, and I've got it, but using a mouse, keyboard, doing press-ups like that can deal with it. Constantly turning over can really hurt it as well. So today I've got a compression sleeve on which actually compresses up there, which restricts the blood flow back up the arm, and this has got a copper band which restricts the blood flow going down, so it's pooling hopefully a little bit more blood there to help that heal a bit faster. So one thing I was actually experimenting with yesterday is, why is it called tennis elbow? Because basically all they're doing is doing that. But if you slow down a tennis strike, you'll realise they start off with a balled fist, grabbing hold of something, and then the wrist will come out into extension as it comes in, and as they come through, they twist their arm and their hand flicks forward as they try and spin it out. Right? So that's where it comes from. It's all about the extension, flexion, twist, and grip. So one of the things, now, how do we get rid of it? Well, there's surgery, which is the last option. I've always said that. Physio, there's NSAIDs, which are like anti-inflammatories, paracetamol for pain relief. There is in cortisol or gold injections. Some work, some don't. For some people, they can cure it. Other people like me, I had absolute agony for a month and then it stopped working. So, let's do some exercises. So, some exercises is you can use dumbbells or bands, whichever one you want. But you need to keep your wrist nice and straight unless you're actually doing extension or flexion. First one is nice and slow hammer curls. 5 seconds up, 5 seconds down. Nothing too disastrous. Try and get 12 repetitions. Once you can do that, then you can go up a little bit of weight. Or what you can do is you can do it to 15 and then you go up a little bit bigger jump of a weight back down to 12. So that's actually working on the top of bicep brachialis, which actually stabilises your arm, and a little bit on the twist. The next exercise is you put your leg nice and flat, your forearm on the front. I tend to put my hand there to stop rotation, and what you're trying to do is having the hand in flexion down, you pull it up nice and slow to the highest point and down again. Up and then down. That can be quite painful, so a lighter weight is probably recommended. Or a band. A band's great for that one. What you can do is just wrap it around your fingers like I showed you last time, when it comes through the middle, and then you can just pull it up and down again, as long as it's not too tight. The next extension, which a lot of people use for tennis elbow, is actually strengthening up the twist response. So I'm going to use, if I can get it out from all the wires, at the moment, a broom. Okay, so that's the heavier end. What you do is, you put your hand, so it's facing downwards, and then all you do is you twist it over and back again. The greater the distance the head is from your hand, the more weight it's going to put on your wrist. Unfortunately, it's with a broom as well, it tends to hit the floor a lot. So I tend to use a dumbbell with only one head on. So that is a lot better. A walking stick is great because the head is heavier. So just practicing that, nice and easy and slowly, no fast movements. And that will help you actually rehabilitate. But I would recommend going to a physiotherapist and getting their point of view first. But that's some of the ways that I've had to actually deal with it. It can last, apparently, it can last between 6 months to 2 years, so slow and steady is the key. Right, I think that's that over and done with. Is the music a bit low, isn't it? I lowered it down a little bit because it sounded a bit loud. So, yep, I've got the chat's still in the funny place, and I can't scroll it very easily. Brilliant. Facebook's still ruining things. Right, I think what we should do is we could get to the warm up. So I'm going to hit my step. I've got my double step again. Well, the wide step. Oh, a bit of the brushes falling apart on me. And I think we should start with walking on the spot.
Warm up.
Let's walk in the spot. Get you nicely warmed up. How are you feeling after Mondays? I'd love to know how many people actually have painful thighs, or inner thighs, hips, or obliques, or bum. Interesting to find out. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to go up, up, down, down, nice and easy. Starting with one foot. Brilliant, keep it up. Try and keep those knees nice and straight. And change feet. Oh, I've gone a bit faster there. I decided to go off on one, I think. Excellent, right, we're just going to march on the spot again. we're going to do a little bit of high knees. I'm going to start twisting my wrist slightly with my hand movements, just to try and warm up my elbow a little bit. So people with tennis elbow, I should have actually shown you some exercises actually with the new technique. A lot of the times, try and keep your wrist nice and straight. I haven't got one, but fat grip, put around a dumbbell, make it fatter. It's easier on the grip because it's hard to really grip the tennis elbow. Right, let's do some reach ups and down, up and down. Excellent. My constriction bandages, every time it goes past me, I can hear it going cracking, crickling, crackling, whatever. Right, what we're going to do is we'll go to the side. Nice little twist. I just lifted my one foot up so I can actually have a little bit more of a twist, so I'm not restricting my knees. Brilliant. Right, we're going to push out now and round. Push out and round. Get those shoulders working. Brilliant. Last exercise, what we're going to do is with the shoulder width apart, we're going to go down, up, out to one side, out to the other side, down. I'm just touching the step. Don't have to go down too far. We're just warming up. Almost there. Right, up, down, down. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Try and get those knees a little bit higher. Bit of purpose, try and be almost like walking as though you're trying to go up Ben Nevis, like the old-fashioned explorers. Ten seconds.
Three, 2, 1.
And active breath. I'm just going to kick out to the side. You can do marching on the spot if you want. I did practice a step last night. I've forgotten what it was now. Oh, I was going to use it. Right, opposite leg. Up, down, down.
Exercise 2.
Let's go. Ten seconds.
3,
2, 1. And we're going to go.
Change exercise.
Active rest. I'm turning mine that way so I can actually do the next exercise, which what we're going to do is we're going to go squat,
3,
up
2,
and over.
1. Exercise 3.
Try and keep your bottom back. If you want to do it nice and easy, just change the steps over. That's the lower impact version. Almost like an elbow to knee. That's it. 15 seconds. Nice easy movement. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Change
Brilliant.
exercise.
Right, we're just going to march on the spot or active rest. Do side leg kicks.
3, 2,
I'm going to go up and out.
exercise 4.
Up and out. Seconds. Five.
3, 2, 1. Change exercise.
Brilliant. Active rest. Keep moving. Knee ups next. So we do single knee ups.
3,
Step on, knee up,
2,
back, change
1.
legs.
Exercise 5.
Don't round the spine as you knee up. Try and keep nice and straight. And we're going to go to doubles. So it's up, back, up, back. Up, back, up, back. Excellent. Almost there. 4 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Change
rest.
exercise.
2 exercises left. What shall we do? Ooh. Then get the heart rate pumping a little bit more. We do up, up, down, downs on the side, starting with one leg, and we'll do pink. So I'll do an active rest still.
3, 2, 1.
So
Exercise
up,
6.
up, down, down. Slow it down if you want lower impact, so you can just up, up, down, down. The faster you go, you've got to make sure you haven't not going to tip over that step. Almost like tap dancing. There we go. A bit of
3, 2, 1.
right, active
Change
rest.
exercise.
Change feet. So I'm starting now on the green foot.
Three, 2, 1.
And
Exercise 7.
oh, we're doing tens. For some reason I thought we were doing sevens. 7 exercises, we're doing 10. We'll calm it down for this one a little bit. Not by much. Get that cardio going. Healthy heart is a healthy heart. 3, 2,
1.
1. Excellent. Right.
Change exercise.
Active rest. What we're going to do this time, we're going to do flying. 1 foot on, kick back, lean forward. Then what we're going to do is change foot. So we go back,
3,
change foot.
2.
So I got
1.
confused then.
Exercise 8.
Let's fly. Try not to hyperextend the back so you're not flying yourself out. You're not a belly dancer or a gymnast. If you are, you can do it. You don't hurt yourself, that is.
3,
2,
1.
1.
Change exercise.
Active rest. I'm just going to do up, up, down, down now on one leg, and then for the last one we'll do it on the other leg.
3.
Both think
2,
that's correct as well, don't you
1.
both?
Exercise 9.
Let's go. Really put some energy into this one now. Ten seconds.
Three, 2, 1.
Active rest.
Change exercise.
And then last exercise, we'll change over to the other leg. I'll open the door. $17 not too bad.
3, 2,
Still warm.
1.
Let's go.
Exercise 10.
Be deliberate with your motions. See, a lot of people, they just go. That's momentum in your arms. Try and get a bit of pump. That'll work your heart a lot better. As long as you don't punch yourself in the face. Anything like me every so often, twist your wrists up. Or if you want, you can have a
3,
boogie.
1. Water break.
Water break time, right. Right, we're going to put the board away, just slightly in front, we will be using it again. So, some of the exercises that you can use. I'll quickly go over the tennis elbow ones. So press ups, this step is brilliant for it. What you can do is you can put your palm just on the edge. So your thumb is just lying over. You're not fully straight, but you're not actually fully out. So what you can do is you can go down, touch the board and push up again. Quite simple. If you have padding underneath you, you can use your wrists, your fists like that, down, and push back up again. That's a really hard press up. Same with one of the other exercises we're going to be doing. We'll be doing tricep dips. So on the side, so you're not actually pushing that wrist out, or you can use your fists. A lot of exercises are really good like that, but if people use the fist like that, be careful you don't kink out or kink in, because people will if you've got weak forearms. Right, we're going to do squatted marches. So what we're going to do is we're going to get down into a squat position, bottom back, and we're just going to march on the spot.
3, 2.
So keep that
one.
bottom backwards.
Exercise 1.
It's almost like you're trying to go down a very small corridor. Height wide. Try not to lean forward too much. Keep that bottom backwards. After Monday, you might be feeling this slightly on top of your thighs, which is good. I like to put my hands on my thighs because I like to feel the muscle activating, because it allows me to connect to that muscle better, and it allows better and more efficient muscle connection and muscle
3,
efficiency.
2, 1.
There is a
Change
sentence in all those
exercise.
words. Right, next exercise, jogging on the spot, quite easy. People who want to do low impact, just do high knees. The rest of us, we're going to just jog on the spot, it's quite nice and easy. I tend to bounce just on my toes.
3,
If you do this a
2,
lot,
1.
carefully try
Exercise
and
2.
roll your feet down a little bit, because if you do this and you haven't got a strong shin muscle or the plantar fascia there, they can actually get a bit strained. What I'm talking about is doing it like for half an hour or an hour at a time. Oh, Oops. Sorry about this. Sorry, that was something probably didn't want to hear, sorry. 3, 2, 1. Right.
Change exercise.
Squat press, we're going to need the dumbbells for that. Sorry, my nose is all blocked up, he said more like dumbbells. Right, so we're going to squat down, dumbbells up in front of us. Front, press. Down, press.
3, 2,
okay,
1.
try and keep those wrists nice and
Exercise
straight.
3.
Let's go up. Try and get that forceful action. You notice I'm not going out to the side. You can slightly go out to the side as long as your elbows aren't on line with each other through your shoulders. Otherwise you're going to put a lot of pressure on that shoulders. You can actually go rotate out slightly so you're at 45-degree angles. That's another good one. You're actually working a bit more of the shoulder rather than just the front part, the anterior part.
3,
2,
1.
1.
Change exercise.
Right. Pencil jump. We'll do this first without weights. People who are actually wanting low impact, just go up and down, calf raising. Everyone else, hands above the head. What we're just going to do is going to
2,
bend their knees
1.
slightly and just try and bounce
Exercise
our toes. Like a pencil. If you get bored, you can go around. Just be careful the way you do actually put a little bit of twisting on the knees. Try and keep those hands high. Remember, people with low impact, up, on, get those calves really strong. That's what we're doing with this one as well.
3, 2, 1.
Excellent, good.
Change
Dumbbell
exercise.
punches. So with this one with a tennis elbow, you've got to be careful with punching it out. If you twist, it does give you pain, so I'm going to do hammer curl punches. If you
3,
want to do a
2,
snap punch, you
1.
can do. So I'm just
Exercise
going to do
5.
these, but I'm not going to hold on to it very much. I'm just going to hold on to it like that. Let them rock in my hand so it doesn't aggravate the tennis elbow. I'm going to try and go as it like a choo-choo train. All the adult terms in this class. Try and keep those knees bent. Nice little spring to bounce on. Good suspension, good mattress. 5, 3,
3,
2,
1.
1. Excellent. Right,
Change
tricep bench
exercise.
dips. You can use your stool or you can use the chair for this. I'm going to use the chair because I find my bottom hits the bottom of there before I get any activation of the triceps, which is the back of the arms. So I'm going to put my hands on the side
3,
of my chair,
2,
well actually just like in the
1.
front.
Exercise
We're going to
6.
go down, foot to 90-degree angle on your elbows and then push back up again. And push. For easier, bend your knees. Harder, lift one leg up. You really do work your hamstrings at the same time. That's it, 10 seconds left. Push through it. Not exactly a muscle that's used much. Well, works much, but
3,
used an awful
2,
lot.
1. Change exercise.
Excellent, good. Right, that's that one done. Raise feet, plank, blah, 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 blah. Right. I'm just going to pause this for a second. Right, so this one, there's 3 different variations you can do. The one written there, the raised feet, plank, knee tuck, is a harder version. So I'm going to put the board there so I can see it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get into a plank position, a high plank, hands underneath the shoulders. And what we're going to do is going to bring our knee up to our elbows. Easy version than that. Middle version is just do it on the floor. And the even easier version than that is raise up your front. Again, if you've got tennis elbow, this step like that, where you've got your palms on there, is a lot easier on your elbows. Okay, so pick which one you want to do. Get down in that position.
Three, two, one.
Keep your
Exercise
bottom
7.
down. Not too far though, nice and straight. My butt's moving on me. This is what you could do with a mat underneath it sometimes. "19 seconds. That's it, keep it going.
3, 2, 1. Change
Do you
exercise.
feel that? If you did it with your feet on there, you should feel it in your lats as well. Right, we're going to do reach overs next. Step away. So we're going to reach over, nice and easy, over. And as you do that, the same leg kinks out,
3,
toe on the floor,
2,
heel slightly
1.
up, so you're twisting
Exercise
slightly.
8.
So after all those exercises, you should feel your triceps as you reach up and over. "15 seconds. Almost done. 7 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Change exercise.
Brilliant. Right, we've got bicycle crunches. I'm going to do mine on the step. If you don't want to, bring the mats out. Do it on the mats. I'm going to lie down on here. What you do is your hands behind your ears, so your shoulders are up off the floor. Get
3,
your knees up.
2,
Alternate
1.
arm to alternate knee.
Exercise 9.
You're going to punch it out. The reason why I like this step is you can't lean back because it hurts. Also, you've got to be careful not to roll off it. But on the floor, it's just as good on the floor. It's just that the step was easy to actually get to. Really work the obliques and get the cardio going at the same time. Try not to pull your chin into your chest. 3
3,
seconds.
2, 1. Change exercise.
Excellent. Right, I will have to go to the mats this time. Right, we've got quadruped. We're not going to do a knee tuck, so we're going to get down to all fours. Knees under our hips, hands under our
3,
shoulders.
2,
Alternate arm and leg. Out,
exercise 10.
down, out, down. That's all we're doing. Nice and easy. Try to keep that nice straight posture and nice straight back. If you want to add a bit more obliques, you can do single-sided knee crunches for half of it. Or do it for like 2 or 3, and then swap over. Like a pointer dog. There's many different names for this exercise.
3,
2,
2, 1.
1.
Water
Water
break.
break, right. I'm going to put the hats away. Get ready for squatted marching, I think. Oh. Yes. Few got in the comments there. Yes. Some of them are quite challenging, which is good. Nice, a lot of more water. Keep it flowing. Right, yes, the battery's running out fast on my pad, but it's not running out as fast as it was the other day because it was only at 40% when I first started. So this should run all the way through, so I don't have to hum to you. Though for some reason it stopped. Anyway, good, nice sweat on. Good, like that. Are you ready for the squatted marches? I like a bit of cardio and a bit of muscle
3,
workout at the same time.
2,
Why just do
1.
cardio? Get the muscles working as
Exercise
well.
1.
Right, squatted marching. Well, it's going to feel a little bit. Try not to go inward knee. If you've got inward knees, try and force them out a little bit. If you're going out, try and force them in. That's a different exercise, that. Lower down you are, the more it's going to work your glutes and your thighs. Three,
2, 1.
excellent, good,
Change
jogging on the
exercise.
spot. Boogieing on the spot for resting. Bit of dad dancing practice.
3, 2, 1.
Right, running on the spot.
Exercise 2.
It's amazing. No matter how thin or how large you are, wherever you jog on the spot, something always jiggles. "15 seconds. Try and get a little bit faster if possible. "5 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Change
And
exercise.
squat press. If you only have one weight, what you can do if you've got a big weight, or a bigger weight than that, what you can do is squat down,
3,
press
2,
up, change
1.
hands.
Exercise
You do it
3.
that way, and it's a really good way of actually working your obliques as well, because you're trying to stop yourself from leaning over. I'm now alternating between the front one, just doing the front part of the shoulder, and doing front and sides. I like to change it up a little bit. Why be bored? As long as you're doing the main exercise, change it so as long as it's safe as well.
3, 2, 1. Change exercise.
Brilliant, right. Pencil jump. I think we'll keep this without the weight. Because when you've got the weight, your hand, you can concentrate more on that. You don't really want to drop it on your head.
3, 2,
So soft weights
1.
are really
Exercise
good for
4.
this. Remember to keep that nice bend in your knee. So that little bend. Try not to lean back or lean forward. I can't lean forward and jump easily. "12 seconds. 10. Can anyone feel it underneath the feet? Pulling slightly underneath where the heel is. In between the heels and the
3,
pad of the
2,
feet.
1. Change
That's actually
exercise.
plantar fascia. If you do feel it, it might be a little bit tight. Right, dumbbell punches.
Three, 2, 1.
Right, dumbbell punches, let's go.
5.
Choo choo. I quite like that actually. That's going to be a freak out Friday, I think. I exercise that one. Have we done that before? Can't remember. 10 seconds. Keep that tummy really tight to keep your back stable. I know I say an awful lot for the people which keep coming, but it's always a good cue.
1. Change exercise.
Right, tricep bench dips. How did you do last time? Good thing about it, if you're close to the floor, you can cheat and have a rest at the bottom. No, yes, you can cheat and have a rest at the bottom. Yes, you can.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 6.
And down, and push. Down, push. Try and make sure you get a 90-degree angle. And really push back up. Depending on how your hands are situated, depends on how your triceps are being worked as well. The tricep means three-headed. So you've got 3 heads of your tricep. So if your hands, if your knuckles on that are facing towards you, you work your triceps differently to if your hands are facing away and your hands are facing at 45-degree angles to the back.
3, 2,
Knowledge that you didn't want
1.
to have
Change
it
exercise.
might win you a pub quiz. Right, excellent, good. Raise feet, plank, knee tucks. I'm going to bring the mat out for this to stop my board from sliding backwards.
3, 2, 1.
Ready?
Exercise
Point
7.
position. Let's go. Keep that bottom down. We're not going up and out. We're just trying to get to the elbows. If you can't get to the elbows, don't bother. Just go as far as you can. As long as your hands are underneath your shoulders and your tummy's nice and tight, you're all safe. The worst thing is if the dog comes up and jumps on you. What is it? 18? 17, I think?
3, 2,
Hey?
1. Change
Okay,
exercise.
it must have been 7. Right. That went fast. Reach overs. Tell when I'm getting in the mood.
3,
Light it down.
2, 1.
Let's go, reach overs.
Exercise 8.
Really try and go for it. Try and not lean over forward or backwards. A lot of people do, depending on whether you got a weak back or weak abdominals. With a slight twist, we're really working the muscles from about there all the way up to your elbow. 10 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Change
Excellent,
exercise.
good. Right, bicycle crunches. I'm going to do this one without the step. You probably already know what it looks like, but I thought I'd just do it just for sake of completionism.
3, 2,
Ready?
1.
And go.
Exercise 9.
So I'm not pulling on the back of my head, got my hands by my ears. You can actually round your feet like that, or you can actually just pump out. I try and pump out and keep about 8 inches from the ground. I find that a lot more effective, but if you do it this way, it's a bit slower.
Three,
2,
1.
1.
Change
Oh.
exercise.
That feels good. Right, quadrupeds. This time let's try and not kick the bridge. Good. So you try and keep your back nice and straight.
3,
Don't
2.
hunch down like that
1.
and don't hunch up.
Exercise 10.
So we're going out and down. Try and think of yourself as a expanding table. Or you can do like me, you can look at the mats and think, oh, there's a bit of hair there. Move it. It's not from me, obviously.
3,
Two.
2,
1.
Cool down.
Brilliant, cool down, right. Slowly let's raise up. And just march on the spots for a minute. Nice and easy. Nothing too harsh. Just keep those calves moving. Get your heart rate down a little bit. Good session. Right, what we're going to do is, hopefully you'll not be lightheaded. If you are, nice and easy. We're still going to have our feet shoulder width apart. Do a run down our legs, nice straight legs, not locked out, but nice and straight. Go down as far as you can. Try and look slightly in front of your feet, right below you, and you'll keep your back nicely straight. If you look down, you can round your shoulders. There's a difference between that and that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to, opposite hand, underneath the other foot, pull up the toes. You might get a little bit of bend in the leg, doesn't matter in this one. Really just trying to get those calves working. Try not to pull the toe across though, in a diagonal motion. Try and pull it up towards the knee. 2, 1, and change. The reason why I use the other arm instead of the same arm is because you've got to pull a little bit extra. And also you're stretching your back at the same time. Sneaky! Three, 2, 1, and down. Whoa, I had a bit of sweat go past me then. Wow! Warm. Right, shake those legs off. Do a bit of bum kicks. Right, let's get our hands together, push them over, push out. So you're stretching underneath your forearm. And push forward to stretch your back as well. So try and get that head down into your arms. So you're stretching the back of your neck, your shoulders, your forearms, underneath, and a little bit of your biceps. 3, 2, 1, and easy back. Now what we're going to do is stretch your triceps now. So one hand behind your head, other hand on your elbow, and pull it up towards your ear. Try not to pull your ear to your arm, pull your arm to your ear. You will find that your head edge actually pushes a little bit further forward. Don't worry, we're not going to be in that position too long, so it's not going to do too much damage to you. And swap over, nice and easy, come out of it. Back up. Almost trying, it's like you're trying to get your hand to creep down. If you have very good shoulder joints, I don't, unfortunately, I don't have good range of motion in them due to the bone structure, you should be able to grab hold of each other's your fingers, but I, for some reason, I can't. Right, arms down, last stretch, stretch up. 3, 2, 1, and release. And thank you very much indeed for coming. I hope you all had a good, healthy and fun time. I know you kept me on the straight and narrow for most of it. I still got my ducks in a row. So I'll see you all on Friday for Freak Out Friday. I hope you all had fun. Any questions, please send them in the comments. If you have any ailment, things that you want me to go over, please send them to me. Or any kind of exercise things. Do you want me to do in-depth exercise breakdowns for the topic? Up to you. Right, so I'll see you all later. You take care, God bless, and bye for now. Just for those new people who have come, I've got a charity swim in Lake Windermere for, sorry, Windermere, not Lake Windermere, otherwise it'd be Lake. In June, We're going to do a mile.
3,
It's going to be hard.
2,
Oh,
1.
timer says.
Your timer is complete.
Complete, so better be fast. So if you want to donate, please donate to the link at the bottom of the screen that you see now. If you don't want to donate, or you've already donated, please consider sharing this, spread the word, try and get the goodness out there to actually raise money for this really good charity which helps a very lot of needy people. Thank you very much all for watching and being here. Take care. Bye for now.